Alrighty, howdy y'all. My name is Tate Morris, and this is my Right to Remain Innocent video for our political science. In the book, it talks about how if an officer approaches you with questions, it's best to remain silent, or you have a right to remain silent, for they can use what you say and misconstrue it or use it against you in court, which could incriminate you for a crime you did not commit. In the book, the author gives examples of these, which he uses to help prove why it's so important that we notice this right and we understand why it needs to be used. I decided to use Calvin Montgomery and Ronald Cotton to help give examples to you guys. Calvin Montgomery was being interrogated and at first was reluctant to give information, but eventually started begging for help, to which the officer responded, "We are helping you. We're going to help make sure you don't get 10 years. You'll be fine." So, of course, he agrees to help, and once time comes, he gets tried and is found guilty. Now, when he's tried, he is given 15 years, so technically the officers did not lie about that, for they said he was not going to get 10. But when they were asked how they were trying to help him, they said they were helping him by putting him in jail so that he could use to his advantage the substance abuse programs, which Montgomery had not known that was the intentions. Next, I have Ronald Cotton, who was being tried for a murder a rape he did not commit. Ronald Cotton heard he was being a suspect for a rape and decided to go down to the police station to try to clear up his name, which is a perfectly reasonable action. There, he was asked to give an alibi, which he did. However, he's, in an honest mistake, mixed up the days and where he was. So when the officers went to go correct and check his alibis, they saw that it was wrong and saw him as a liar. By the time he tried to explain, it was not his fault and it was just an honest mistake. It had already been decided he was guilty he was trying to hide that he had done it. And for this, he spent 10 years in prison for a crime he did not commit and wasn't released until they had found DNA evidence that proved it was not him. Why it is best you do not talk to police, there are various reasons, but among the few are police interrogation strategies, false promises, and the hearsay pretty much law. In police interrogations, they're trained to try to get out as much information as they can and drain you completely, so they spend hours doing so. And they use false promises to help you feel more secure, feel like you're not going to be in that much trouble, which all cannot be held against them because they're just seen as a due process of law to try to get you to give information, and if you're found guilty, all is well, even if you did not commit the crime. And then the hearsay law, anything you said in an interrogation can be used against you, but none of it that could possibly help your case can be used because only the things that could help incriminate you are allowed. Now, what to do is, if you're questioned by the police, do not stay silent. That would only prove you're more guilty and prove you're trying to hide what you did. Instead, call for your right of the Sixth Amendment to a lawyer, which will help show that you're cooperating and ready to help. You just want to make sure your rights are being protected. I really appreciated the author's message and what he taught me, for it helped me understand my rights and feel more secure about what would happen and what I would do if I were in this situation. It also helped me understand my rights better, but also showed me that the justice system is not as good as I had always thought it was, and gave me less respect and less reliability on them. I still respect our officers out there for their putting their lives on the lines every day, but just the way that, and the fact that how this has been going on and how it's still accepted today makes it all the more of an issue to me. Alrighty, that's my video. Thank you so much.